Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Today is Wednesday, November the 5th of the beautiful year 2025, and we are back with the 2025 Paldas League tournament. This is our third and the last of the major events of the year, with 3 direct qualifying spots for the upcoming 2026 Paldas Cup. And today we are going to have 2 matches for you. Division 2 match between HEPTA and MICHU, and also Division 3 match between ЩWIDR and JURAVLJOV. There are no Division 1 matches, so the players are not fighting for the direct qualifying spots, but they're fighting for the spots in the division, and of course, if they can win their matches, that can improve their situation in the ELO standings, and at the end of the year, the 4 highest ELO rated players, average of 5 best ratings, who are not qualified either via the major events or PDM, will also join the top 16 seeds of the 2026 Paldas Cup. And we already have Zohasadar and Serenity in the chat, having some conversation. Hello guys, welcome. Yeah, JURAVLJOV has a pretty interesting profile picture. I totally agree. Yeah, so let me show you the standings after the matches we've played so far. So we concentrate today on Division 2 and Division 3. Don't worry guys, Division 1 and the Division Super Division we will also play this week on Friday and Saturday. We have both divisions scheduled, and I will tell more because we can have 2 out of 3 direct qualifying spots already decided in Division 1, but I will tell what has to happen when we have the Division 1 stream. So, Division 2. This is the division where Elias is currently leading with 2 matches played and 6 points. Elias will be back tomorrow. He'll play against MICHU, so MICHU has back-to-back matches today and tomorrow. I had my back-to-back matches Monday and Tuesday, and I was happy to win both of them. Yesterday maybe was not the best performance from myself and from my opponent Dobre, but yeah, a win is a win, so I'm not complaining about the result. So maybe back-to-back is a good setup for MICHU. MICHU is currently 4th in the division with 2 matches played and 2 points. So MICHU desperately needs to get some wins to be able to finish in the top 3 of this division. HEPTA currently 3 matches and HEPTA currently with 3 matches and 6 points. Yeah, HEPTA, the only loss was against Elias. Elias, who seems to be a favorite to win this division. Serenity says we have a saying here: winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay, thank you for this saying, Serenity. Yeah, so this is the situation in Division 2. So a win for HEPTA would be another step into the direction of finishing in maybe even top 2 of this division. Would be hard for HEPTA to get the division win, as HEPTA lost against Elias. But yeah, we will see how the situation develops. And hello MICHU, welcome in the chat. So, the rules for this event: we play level 18 starts only, no line cap, SPS controller and handcam are mandatory for this event. The matches are best of 9, so the first to win 5 games wins the entire match and gets either 3 or 2 points. It's dependent on what result we have. If there's not any decider result, so 5-0, 5-1, 5-2 or 5-3, the winner gets 3 points, the loser 0. If the match finishes in a decider, so 5-4, the winner gets 2 points for the standings and the loser 1 point. Yeah, as mentioned, top 3 players of Division 1, they get those qualifying spots, but as mentioned, we'll come back to that. When we have Division 1 matches. Of course, we don't play Division 3 as a first match, we play Division 2, so let me correct this mistake. And Yeah, a few words about the players before we start the match. HEPTA and MICHU, both players with over 600k comp PBs, 630 for HEPTA, 648 for MICHU. HEPTA, however, with over 100 ELO points better than MICHU, so it means HEPTA is about 65 to 35% favorite to win this match. And hello Nitzrek 1985, welcome in the chat as well. And you can see also the tournament stats after the matches played so far. Those stats are from all the matches, so also the preliminary matches are taken here into consideration. HEPTA 608 highest score, MICHU 565. HEPTA with can stay alive longer, so to speak, in the losing games in terms of lines, in terms of points as well. So both players have their struggles. As you can see, both can have some early top outs that can destroy their runs. So we will see if any of them is able to improve this part of the game. And we'll see who can win this game, this match. Will it be a 3-0 or 2-1 in terms of points? We'll see if there is a decider or not. I think it's time to start the match. 18 UTC on our clocks. So let me check if the players are alive. Okay, I see HEPTA warming up. MICHU is not live yet. MICHU, can you please go live? I can't see you streaming. Yeah, HEPTA, I see you are live. I can see you being live. I am missing MICHU. Okay, it looks like MICHU went live. So I refresh both players and bring them to our screens. Okay, so here they are, HEPTA and MICHU. And as always, guys, your decision. What do we do with the pieces? Do you want to go for the increment, or should I wrong playstyle the pieces, wrong playstyle the pieces every game? It's your decision. But yeah, as for game number one, let me wrong playstyle the pieces for the very first time today. And the seed, new seed every time, asks MICHU. Okay, so we'll be wrong playstyling the pieces every game. No problem at all. This will happen. So seed for game number one is CA98. 98. Sorry, can't speak properly. CA988D. CA988D. HEPTA already ready for game number one. MICHU ready as well. MICHU, make sure to start the game on level 18. You're hovering 9, so yeah, okay. Okay, so the players are ready. Game number one between HEPTA and MICHU starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris, good luck and have fun. Oh, we start with 2 Smash Boys. 3 Smash Boys in a row for the starters. Oh, what a nice scene. Oh my god, and one more Smash Boy. And once again, so many Smash Boys. And one more Smash. Oh my god, you're getting Smash Boy in this seat. Sorry for laughing, guys, but it's so funny. But MICHU gets a Tetris. HEPTA gets a Tetris as well. And yeah, luckily for the players, when you have a brand new board, you're able to accommodate so many Smash Boys, but imagine getting them when you have like a little bit of a juggered bot. Would be interesting how the players could deal with those pieces, but yeah. First lap behind us, and we are in the game. Both players started with 70Ks on their boards and going strong in game number 1. And we have a raid. Cox Danny J is raiding with a party of 3. Hello guys and welcome to the stream. We just started game number 1, so you're not missing that much. Maybe you missed the opening sequence. There were so many Smash Boy at the beginning of this game. It was kind of funny, and yeah, I had to laugh a little bit because I haven't seen so many Smash Boys at the beginning. So 145 for HEPTA, 165 for MICHU. HEPTA is then about 1 Tetris behind. And MICHU with a Tugi spin. First Tugi spin of the day. HEPTA with some holes as well, but MICHU reopens the stack, gets a long bar for a Tetris. MICHU improves to 214. HEPTA currently with a score of 177, but yeah, MICHU has a weird sequence of the pieces, but he's trying to do the best possible moves here in order to survive it. And HEPTA 182, HEPTA still digging, so MICHU was able to get out of it, and MICHU was able to go for another Tetris, so MICHU 266 at 62 lines. Let's see what will be HEPTA's score after 62 lines. 211, yeah, so MICHU about 50k, 2.5 Tetrises ahead, more or less at the same line count. We are in the middle of level 18 game, so still many lines to be played on level 18 speeds. Yeah, but MICHU was able to build a little bit of an advantage, and let's see if the Polish player can maintain this advantage going into transition, or will HEPTA be able to reduce the deficit a little bit, or maybe even overtake MICHU. Let's find out. So 320 for MICHU at 80 lines, 261 for HEPTA at 77. Oh, MICHU is playing differently today. Goes for some safety schemes, and as you can see, as for now, it's paying off. MICHU ahead and score. Oh, and HEPTA with a very difficult situation on the board, and HEPTA can't do anything more. HEPTA tops out at 83 lines with 266, 760. MICHU takes game number 1. GG's. 99 lines, 397, 860 is the score for MICHU. And I'm giving the players new pieces as they wanted. So E2 69 DC, E2 69 DC is the seed for game number 2. Will we have 3 or 4 S's in a row, or I don't know, 3 or 4 Z's in a row in this seat? Let's find out. The players are ready, so game number 2 between HEPTA and MICHU starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. No, this time a regular start with different pieces. Or opener, let's go, yeah. Yeah, would be cool. Zohasadar would be cool, but as you can see, this is a boring starting sequence. Some different pieces. Maybe next seat, Who knows? So MICHU starts with 47,000, HEPTA with 26. HEPTA also has a little bit complications to deal with. And MICHU as well. MICHU is also not that clean, but MICHU is able to open the well soon. HEPTA is also going back to a normal stack. So 36 meanwhile for HEPTA, 76 for MICHU. So MICHU out of the opening lines was able to beat a 2 Tetris lead over HEPTA. So HEPTA with 120, MICHU with 170, but MICHU 4 lines ahead. So 170 at 41 is the score for MICHU, and 150 for HEPTA. So HEPTA was able to reduce the lead at 41 lines to only 1 Tetris. Sorry. Okay, MICHU with a nice finish tower. You play against the Finnish player, so you need to build a Finnish tower at least once in the match, right? So 183 for HEPTA, 241 for MICHU. So at the same line count, it's this time 50k, 50k lead for the Polish Raccoon. MICHU going for another Tetris at 65 at 287, HEPTA at 63 lines at 214, but HEPTA needs to take care of the left side of the board, and the pieces are kind of not cooperating, so HEPTA needs to dig more. 223 for HEPTA, 333 for MICHU, so MICHU is on fire in this game. This is a very, very good game by the Polish player. When MICHU now creates a long bar dependency, will it backfire? It looks like no. Oh, and HEPTA still struggling with the board. Okay, HEPTA should be fine now. And hello Jedi Evan, welcome in the chat. So 240 for HEPTA, 385 for MICHU. So MICHU 140,000 points ahead, 408 at 93 line. This is a monster game by MICHU. MICHU is on fire. Oh, but now the left side. And MICHU creates a long bar dependency on the left side of the board, gets a long bar to fill the dependency. And MICHU is, okay, opening the well. This is now getting a little bit complicated, but MICHU should be fine, gets some nice pieces to deal with this situation, and gets another Tetris. 437 for MICHU at 105, 294 for HEPTA, now 316 for HEPTA, so 120,000 point lead for MICHU at 105 lines. We're approaching the transition, and most likely HEPTA will be behind on transition, so HEPTA prepare for some extensive 19 play. No Tuki spin for HEPTA, this is a good information. HEPTA reopens the well, MICHU is also Tetris ready. Oh, and MICHU closed the well when the long bar came. But reopens it and gets another long bar for the Tetris. 514 already for MICHU. HEPTA with 389. This will be a big lead going into transition for MICHU. And I'm really curious how the players are prepared for playing some 19 today. Oh, but MICHU might not even get to transition. This is looking very bad for MICHU, and MICHU tops out 2 lines before transition. 517, so HEPTA 518 is your target. 518. Oh, but the board of HEPTA is not looking great. And there is a top out at 132 lines with 398, 380. And MICHU takes game number 2 and leads 2-0. GG's. And the seed for game number 3 is on your screens. 8A, 2B, 1D. And the players are ready. So the third game of the match starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Long bar SZS. Pretty boring sequence. Yeah, let's go back to back HEPTA wins for the 2-2-2 right now. Yeah, that's cool. That's a good idea. I'm afraid MICHU might have other plans, but let's see. Let's see. I was cooperating yesterday for 2-2-2. We had 2-2-2 yesterday, so why not having 2-2-2 today? Okay, and guys, kind reminder, we have Maturino prize pool for this event. We are currently at $140. If you want to make this prize pool bigger, you know what to do. The link is in the chat. The way MICHU is playing today, I think he's unbeatable, says Serenity. Yeah, MICHU is totally in the zone today. This is I don't know how to say it. Unbeatable, probably, Serenity. Your word is the... Oh. Yeah, but as we are praising MICHU, he finally starts to show us... is showing us that maybe he is even beatable. Oh. No! MICHU tops out! We can't praise MICHU. Sorry, HEPTA. You have a chase down, 120,000. 121 to be exact. So with this Tetris, HEPTA takes this game, and it's 1-2 from HEPTA's perspective. So we are one game closer to the magical 2-2. 45 lines, 131, 491. For HEPTA is the score. And the seed, why is not working my keyboard? Oh, here it is. The seed for the next game is D3 8782. Okay, so 3 games in. The players are ready for game number 4, and the game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. D3, 8782. Yeah, everything works. So we're officially in game number 3 of this. Sorry, game number 4, not number 3. 3 games were already played. Have been played. I don't know what tends to use. Oh, HEPTA starting with a little bit of complications. Oh, and this is looking pretty dangerous. But HEPTA gets some. Oh, why didn't the L went the other way in the hole? I'm not sure, but HEPTA is still alive, so HEPTA and gets a Tetris. 36,000 for HEPTA, MICHU 44,000. So MICHU also with some early struggles, but yeah, but both players seem to be in a safe position. MICHU is MICHU is right now setting up for the dirty Tetris. And no Tugi spin this time. This spin hits. MICHU reopens the well. And hello Macy, welcome in the chat. Okay, let's take a look what MICHU is doing with this board. MICHU would like to see a long bar, and finally long bar games. Yeah, Tugi spin is any spin you miss. Back in the day, as Tugi was like, you know, not that good player as he is right now. He was streaming and almost every spin he went for was a Tugi spin. Oh, and MICHU tops out, and we will have 2-2-2, guys. 2-2-2 is real. MICHU cooperated for 2-2-2. 89,680 points top out. HEPTA is good, and there is 2-2-2. Time to open the window, MICHU, right? Okay. HEPTA drops out at 56 with 158.60. And I give you the new pieces for game number 5 here. It's CB55EF. Raccoon doesn't help, but window will, says Savannah. Okay, let's find out. Yeah, so MICHU had a very strong opening of the match, but then 2 caca games, or 2 potatoes. HEPTA took the opportunity, and now we are tied. It's 2-2-2. Okay, HEPTA is gone, so we'll need to wait a little bit for the Finnish player. Okay, so MICHU is ready, HEPTA is ready, 4 games in, it's 2-2-2. And let's start game number 5 in a 3, 2, 1 Tetris. CB55EF. The seeds is the same for both players. And here we are, game number 5 of this match in MICHU and HEPTA. HEPTA starts with a Tetris. MICHU needed to skim some lines. Oh, and this board is very dependent. So MICHU needs to find a way how to deal with it in an efficient way. But is able to bring it down. So HEPTA currently with 47,000, but now HEPTA with some troubles. It looks like the pieces the players are getting are not that friendly. Early travels on both boards, but MICHU is now back. So we have MICHU with 60,000, HEPTA with 55. $105 for MICHU, HEPTA with 80,000, so an 25,000, so about 1 Tetris lead for MICHU. And MICHU would like to see a long bar soon and gets hit. Now HEPTA is in the lead, 172 against 153 for MICHU, so HEPTA around 1 Tetris ahead. both players won some tolerable paces, so to speak, considering their early troubles. Now they are going for some good efficiency and over 200k after 50 lines. This is looking pretty good for both of them. Oh, but MICHU now wanted to stay Tetris ready. Sacrifice the board a little bit, and now a misdrop. And now MICHU needs to be careful. This is not a game-ending mistake, but can't afford any misdrops from this point. Oh, and misdrops 2 pieces, and this is now getting very difficult. And MICHU tops out once again at 208, 240. HEPTA is good. HEPTA takes game number 5 and leads 3-2. HEPTA, you are safe for game number 5. "76 lines, 316, 545 is the score for HEPTA. HEPTA, next time please stay a little bit longer with the top out score, please. This time I was able to check it, but not every time I'm so fast. The seed is now for the next game 9919 BA. 9919 BA. As after 2 lead for MICHU, HEPTA was able to win 3 games in a row. So yeah, MICHU kind of lost the momentum. Let's find out what he can do about it in game number 6. So MICHU is ready, waiting for HEPTA, and then we can start game number 6. And HEPTA is ready as well. So game number 6 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. (9919 BA), and here we are, game number 6. Oh, and HEPTA with a weird starter. So HEPTA should be able to deal with this board, but is forced to dig even more. MICHU also with not the perfect situation on the left side of the board, so both players struggling a little bit. Oh, and what is MICHU waiting for? He was waiting for a T or what? Okay, so now MICHU also in a mid-stack situation. Oh. What is MICHU trying to achieve here? Oh, this is looking very high and very dangerous for MICHU. MICHU gets this line skimmed, and this will be an early top out from MICHU. So HEPTA, you have a chase down. 76,001 point is the exact score you need to take this game. 76,001 point, as MICHU topped out at 76 flat. Yeah, but HEPTA is still in this dig. Board is, however, the board is low enough, so HEPTA should be fine. 37,000 points right now. So still 36,000, 35,000 to go for HEPTA. $63,840. Yeah, so lineout will do it. HEPTA doesn't need to risk anything. And here is the Tetris. And HEPTA takes this game, leads 4-2. So the Finnish player won't go home empty-handed, as you know. The decider is worth, even a loss in the decider is worth 1 point. 57 lines, 90,060 is the score for HEPTA. And MICHU now needs to win 2 games in a row to force a decider. And there is the seed for the next game, which is 6C6C06. Interesting seed. Yeah, MICHU unfortunately with quadruple potato. 4 potatoes in a row. It's kind of too much, I think, for this division. But if MICHU somehow can come back on the right tracks, then he is able to win 2 games in a row. But if HEPTA wins the next game, this will be over. So let's find out what happens in game number 7, which starts in a 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Let me refresh. MICHU maybe is a little bit behind. Yeah. Yeah, so MICHU in a tough situation right now, in a must-win. This is a must-win game. So will it influence the way MICHU will be stacking here? Let's find out. And MICHU is going for some aggressive setup still. And HEPTA also with some aggressive stacking. So both players trying to get their Tetrises almost at any cost. We've got 86 for HEPTA, 139 for MICHU. $230,000 for MICHU, HEPTA with 158, so MICHU was able to build a lead. This is the fact. So will MICHU be able to maintain the lead until the end of the game? Which is of course what the Polish raccoon needs. Let's find out. HEPTA meanwhile with 226 at 54 lines, MICHU with 278, so this is about 50k, so 2.5 Tetrises lead for MICHU. Oh, and MICHU is still stacking high now and misdrops the TPs, was able to get the TPs there in this stack, so this helps a lot. Oh, and now MICHU is probably going for this center well setup, and MICHU can't risk too much. Okay, this was wise. HEPTA is also in some kind of troubles. MICHU opens the well, and HEPTA is about to top out, and HEPTA will be topping out, so the match will take at least one more game. HEPTA tops out at 242, 440 which means MICHU is good. MICHU saves the first match point. It's 4-3 for HEPTA. 338, 580. So MICHU saved the first match point. And the seed for you guys is on your screens. 69 1A 1E sorry F4, 69 1E F4. And MICHU immediately ready for game number 8. HEPTA ready as well. So if MICHU wins this game, we will have a decider. If not, HEPTA takes all 3 points home for this match. Game number 8 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So opening lines, yeah, pretty similar scores, about 6,500 points lead for HEPTA. Not even a Tetris. Looks like the players are warming up. Oh, and now MICHU, okay, opens the wall and gets a Tetris. HEPTA also with a pretty clean stack as for now. One 28 for HEPTA, 125 for MICHU. And both players are able, you know, to, I want to say to avoid troubles, but as soon as I wanted to say MICHU put himself in a lot of trouble, this is looking very, very difficult, and this is it. MICHU tops out at 149, 340, which means HEPTA takes the game and a match 5-3. Congratulations, HEPTA, but as always, as a match winner who is still in the last game, feel free to play this game to have your victory lap if you want to. Yeah, so unfortunate series of events. And hello ЩWIDR, welcome in the chat. Unfortunate series of events for MICHU. Very, very strong start to this match. But then 4 potatoes in a row. MICHU was able to bounce back a little bit in game number 7. But another potato in game number 8. And HEPTA takes this match for the whole 3 points. And HEPTA is one step closer to getting a second spot in this division. Yeah, so I'll report all the matches and so on so that I can show you the standings. HEPTA MICHU 5-3. Yeah, so HEPTA, this was sorry, 5-3, yeah. 3 points, and MICHU. Okay, so HEPTA at 394 in this victory lap. Quite interesting stack. Okay, HEPTA at 406 at 103 lines. And this is actually HEPTA's highest score in this match. The highest score before this game started was 398. Yeah, so as you can see, HEPTA did not need any heavy scores to win against MICHU. The potatoes, they did the job. But now, as the match situation is clear, yeah, HEPTA can maybe finish with a 500k score. One more Tetris needed for a 500k. And HEPTA can still skim a few lines if needed, but transitions with 5, not yet, sorry, can go for one more Tetris. I miscounted lines, sorry for that. 529 is the transition score for HEPTA. So this will be a nice game to finish the match. And let's see if HEPTA can survive on 19 a little bit. Or maybe even have a long game. With 540,000 at 146 lines. And HEPTA is going for some safe strats as for now. $553. Oh, and this is a very strong run, 165 lines so far. And some good strats. Oh, HEPTA misdrops the SPs. It's something to the left and can't do anything more. But still, 170 lines, 566, 2-0, and HEPTA takes the game and a match 5-3. And here is your match winner, HEPTA from Finland. Congratulations! Another good match in this division for you. Yeah, the only match that didn't go your way was the one against Elias, but yeah, we know that Elias is a little bit different person, right? And let me check something. Was it the long? Yeah, HEPTA, this was also your longest game of the tournament. Before this one, you had 169 lines, so you were better by 3 lines in this game. So GG's on that, the longest game of your tournament in terms of lines. And yeah, so HEPTA is the winner. Here are your match stats, guys, after 8 games. Yeah, I think the stats tell the story pretty well. Fortunately, MICHU too many early top outs, and yeah, this destroyed MICHU's match. And HEPTA with 566, this is the score in the last game, and 172 lines. Takes another win, and HEPTA is now taking a provisional spot number 1 in this division. Let me show you the standings. Yeah, but we have HEPTA with already 4 matches, so HEPTA has 1 more match to go, the match against Zohasadar. As we know, Zohasadar will be available after November the 12th to play the rest of the matches. So yeah, 1 more match for HEPTA to go. Elias has 3 matches to go and he's 3 points behind. So of course Elias has all the destiny in his hands. And hello 1 TSM 3GA, welcome in the chat. MICHU, HEPTA, if I beat Elias, you give me 20 euro. Match fixing this is not fixing because you're not paying Elias. And yeah, you can see the standings. And I also reported the match folder for ELO, as HEPTA is gaining some ELO rating points. And let me show you the standings as well. HEPTA gained 10 ELO rating points after this match, so now is currently at 1636, so the same number of points as James, 1 point behind Dujika, who is not playing in this tournament. Maybe will be back in the future, we are about to find out. 8 points ahead Gunther, 10 points ahead Irena, 11 points ahead Yanni. So as you can see, yeah, some players pretty close to each other in these standings. And yeah, so HEPTA gaining some points, and one more match to go against Zoha Sadar. If HEPTA can win this match, HEPTA can definitely any win, even a decider win, will give more than one ELO point gain. So HEPTA then could overtake Dujika and finish in the top 13 of the world. That might be possible. Yeah, so guys, the next match starts in 13 minutes at 19. Had to drop right at 2-2. How did the match go? HEPTA won the match 5-3. There were unfortunately too many potatoes from MICHU. So yeah, this is how it goes. Guys, the next match starts in about 13 minutes, so we'll go for a little bit of a break, and then we will come back. Sorry, I can't speak. I need the break. Yeah, we'll be back for the how do you say it? The second match of the day, the Division 3 match between ЩWIDR and JURAVLJOV. Yeah, it will be pretty interesting about the outcome of this match because it's my division, and yeah, I don't wish ЩWIDR anything bad to happen, but I'm kind of hoping that he'll be able to drop some points, as yeah, I already played against him, and yeah, we have like a corresponding battle for the win in the division. So we will see how it all goes, guys, after the break. So grab something to eat, grab something to drink, and hello Shuichi, welcome. You know, if ЩWIDR wins 5-4 and drops 1 point in this match, I think it will be a good thing, because ЩWIDR wins and drops a point, so I think it's a perfect solution, right? So, guys, we are going for a break. We'll be back for ЩWIDR versus JURAVLJOV in about 8 minutes. So we are back after the break for our second match of the day, the Division 3 match between ЩWIDR and JURAVLJOV. The match pretty important for the standings, as ЩWIDR is one of the players in the hunt for the division win. 2 wins already in the division, 5-0 against Marts and 5-4 in Insider against myself. So ЩWIDR has all the destiny in his hands to take this division. On the other hand, JURAVLJOV with 3 matches played already in the division, the decider win against Dobre, the decider loss against myself, and 1-5 loss against Saddle. Highest score in this tournament for ЩWIDR 570, 539 for JURAVLJOV. So ЩWIDR with a comp PB set in this tournament, JURAVLJOV 5k shy of the comp PB. But what's important, both players struggle with some early top outs in this tournament, and as you can see, ЩWIDR has even worse stats than JURAVLJOV. So will it be the case? We saw in the last match in Division 2 that the early top outs were a big factor of deciding the match. So if our players are able to avoid the early top outs, this might be a big advantage. So we will see how it goes. ЩWIDR is already in the chat, so yeah, I'll show you the division standings. And during the break, I had analyzed a little bit, and believe me or not, there is a theoretical scenario when ЩWIDR wins all 3 of his remaining matches and still doesn't win the division. If all the matches end up with a 5-4 win for ЩWIDR, so decider wins, ЩWIDR can gain 3 times 2, so 6 more points, can finish with 11. And if I'm able to win for 3 points against Mars, I can win the division. So yeah, ЩWIDR can be an unbeaten player to win all matches, but not winning the division. But of course, it's kind of a science fiction scenario. I wanted to say it to you because, yeah, I kind of was thinking about, you know, Shuichi saying that I'm a betrayer or something. So ЩWIDR can win the matches, and I can still win the division, but ЩWIDR needs to win all of them 5-4. Yeah, so ЩWIDR, I'm rooting for you, but please lose 4 games each match, and we will, and maybe not we will be both happy, but I will have, you know, sorry, can't speak. No, okay, let's come back to being serious. So yeah, ЩWIDR has all the destiny in his hands if ЩWIDR wins all the matches until the end of the season, and at least one of them won't be a decider win, then ЩWIDR takes the division no matter what happens. So ЩWIDR, you simply need to avoid the deciders. Quick reminder about the rules of this tournament. Level 18 starts only, no line cap, SPS controller and handcam are the mandatory things for this event. When you play best of 9, so the first to win 5 games wins the match. And yeah, as mentioned, 3 to 1, 0 points, depending if there is a decider or not. I think all of you know the rules. Yes, so 19 UTC on our clocks, guys. So let me check if the players are live, and I will bring them to the screen. Yeah, and the players are live. So we have JURAVLJOV sitting on the chair, and we have a ЩWIDR warming up on level 19. Yeah, so as always, guys, feel free to tell me if you want to go for the increment or for the reroll of the seed. As always, I leave the decision to the players. And yeah, please state in the chat what's your decision, and then I will. ЩWIDR wants to go for reroll. Oh, so another match with a reroll. So MICHU went for a reroll, but it didn't go MICHU's way. So okay, so we'll have a new seed every game. New seed will be every game. So here is the seed for game number 1, which will be 6D200C. 6D200C is the seed for game number 1 for ЩWIDR and JURAVLJOV. And we have hover 3 from JURAVLJOV and ready from ЩWIDR. Yeah, so ЩWIDR's goal is to not lose 4 games in this match. Can ЩWIDR make it happen? Let's find out, guys. The players are ready. Game number 1 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Good luck, have fun, says ЩWIDR. And the players are in. 6D200C. The seeds are correct. So we are officially in game number 1 of this match. ЩWIDR in the fight for the Division 3 win. JURAVLJOV, unfortunately out of contention, still can tie with me in points after the end of the season, but the direct encounter is in my favor. So yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, but theoretically speaking, if there will be 3 players tie, so maybe I'm wrong, because when it's 3 players tied, then the direct encounter from all 3 players is taking into consideration. So maybe I was too soon with saying that JURAVLJOV is out of contention for the division win. Yeah, so maybe we will check it after this match. Yeah, in case only me and JURAVLJOV are tied, then yeah, I have the direct encounter in my favorites. So this will be the case, but in case of a 3-war tie, we will then need to check the other results as well. So let's come back to this game. We have 131 for JURAVLJOV and 124 for ЩWIDR. Both players with some struggles. And JURAVLJOV's board is getting higher and higher. Oh, and a misdrop. This might be a difficult situation to deal with, but JURAVLJOV is still alive, but this is looking very, very dangerous. But gets some pieces over, but this can't go well, and JURAVLJOV tops out at 140,600 points. And ЩWIDR is good. ЩWIDR takes game number 1, leads 1-0. $56 lines, 166,440. This is the score, and I give you a new seed. 3CB26F, 3CB26F is the seed. You know, ЩWIDR, I'm the commentator, so my job is kind of, you know, to tell all about possible outcomes and so on. I know that might be putting some pressure on your shoulders, but yeah, it's my job to talk what is going to happen when some scenarios happen. So, the players are ready for game number 2, and this game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. 3C, B2, 6F, and the players are in. So, 46,000 for ЩВИДR, 30,000 for JURAVLJOV are the opening scores. And both players currently with green stacks. Okay, now ЩВИДR is a little bit higher, but should be able to reopen the well, and is Tetris ready? Meanwhile, JURAVLJOV struggling a little bit. It's a little bit high and needs to find a way to get out of it. And he's doing a good job, so should be fine as well. So we have currently ЩВИДR with 213,000. And JURAVLJOV with 119. So ЩВИDR running away with the score in this game. And this is a pretty good pace by the Polish player. And the Tetris for ЩВИDR. Oh, it's the window man himself. Yes! Yes, Evan, that's the window man. So, ЩВИDR with 239, JURAVLJOV with 170,000. Now ЩВIDR with a series of few misdrops, but this shouldn't be that bad. On the other hand, JURAVLJOV now with a clean board and can go for some Tetrises. ЩVIDR should be fine. Opens the well pretty. Oh, needs to skim few more lines. So this is a chance for JURAVLJOV to close the gap a little bit. ЩVIDR still not Tetris ready, and JURAVLJOV with a very nice and clean board. ЩVIDR still not getting the oh yeah, finally is Tetris ready. So, oh, but ЩVIDR closed the well, reopens it. JURAVLJOV also with a closed well, so both players not Tetris ready for a moment. Now ЩVIDR was Tetris ready, but closed the well once again. So it's like a constant fight for this Tetris for ЩVIDR. Finally gets the Tetris. 306 for ЩVIDR, 272 for JURAVLJOV. So JURAVLJOV only like one and a half Tetris behind. Both players had their moments of scary moments, and now both are doing great. Nice spin for JURAVLJOV, so no Tugi spin here. 318 for ЩVIDR, 305 for JURAVLJOV. JURAVLJOV gets a Tetris. Improves to 327, ЩVIDR 319, so we are going neck and neck. Both players Tetrising, and still about 25 lines before transition, and this game is far from being decisive for one of the players. So let's see how the remaining lines of 18 and the 19 play will influence this game. Oh, but ЩVIDR hangs the bar on column 9. This will be very difficult now to deal. Can ЩVIDR do anything about it? Let's find out. This is getting higher and higher, and ЩVIDR tops out 107 lines with 364, so JURAVLJOV is good, and it's 1-1. Yeah, so JURAVLJOV takes this game. We are tied. 387, 600 is more than enough to take the game. And this is a new seed for you guys. D5, 5F, 3C. Yeah, so ЩВИДR lost his first of his 3 lives in this match. Okay, so JURAVLJOV is ready, ЩВИDR is ready as well. Game number 3. Where is ЩВИDR? ЩВIDR is ready and goes away. Okay, let's start the countdown then. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris, players, please don't scare me like this. If you're ready, please stay in your chair. Don't go away. Yeah, so we had a way better game number 2 than game number 1. And hello Dobry, welcome in the chat. I hope you could sleep well and now you're fresh. So if you have some time, please answer the questions sent yesterday in the server, because we kind of need to, to coordinate the scheduling with your availability. So yeah, would be cool if we can get an answer from you, because yeah, we need to make it happen. And considering yeah, your availability, my availability, and so on. Yeah, I would like to have a clear situation, so feel free to answer what we asked. So 121 for ЩВИDR, 142 for JURAVLJOV, so a little bit more efficient start for the Russian player in this game. Oh, sorry, it's 1-1. Why didn't I update the score? In game number 3, it's 1-1, so game number 3. Is it Tetris for JURAVLJOV, and ЩВIDR is now fighting for his life. This is looking very bad for ЩВIDR, and ЩVIDR can't do anything more. ЩVIDR tops out at 169.860. This means JURAVLJOV is good, and JURAVLJOV takes this game, leads 2-1. Yeah, this didn't go ЩVIDR way, and JURAVLJOV takes the game with 224.580 and leads, as mentioned, 2-1. Yeah, another death by Akibar. That's true. Yeah, Akibar also was the case in game number 2. So ЩVIDR, be careful with those long bars. A3, E2, 1-9 is the seed for game number 4. Can we have 2-2? We had 2-2 in the previous match. We had also 2-2 yesterday in my match against Saddle. Can we have a third match in a row with 2-2? Let's find out. The players are ready. So the game starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. 3, E2, 1, 9. Yeah, the seats are good. Oh, and now JURAVLJOV starts with some misdrops. Does the Russian player want to cooperate for the 2-2-2. So we have 69 for ЩВИДR and 33 for JURAVLJOV, the opening scores in this game. So my compatriot was able to get a little bit of a lead. Oh, but now gets a little bit of a misdrop of the Z piece. And JURAVLJOV is clean. So this is a chance for JURAVLJOV, who takes this. Oh, and ЩВИДR. ЩВИDR is now getting higher and higher. Oh, and the misdrop of the Z piece, and I'm not sure if ЩВИDR can burn any more lines here. And this will be it, and ЩВИDR tops out. Oh no, what is going on? ЩVIDR tops out at 99,180 points. And JURAVLJOV is already good. JURAVLJOV leads 3-1, and there is no 2-2 in this match. 154.80 is the score. Oh, that was not the good game. So, for ЩВИDR, unfortunate series of events. And here is the seed. 9F 1121. 9F 1121 is the seed in this game. Yeah, so ЩВИDR and now needs to win to break this this series of 3 losses in a row. ЩВИDR now needs to win some games. I know it's easier said than done, but yeah, the momentum is definitely on JURAVLJOV's end right now. And yeah, ЩВИDR needs to fight for a breakthrough. The players are ready for game number 5, and the game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And F1121. Yeah, the seats are correct. So we are in the 5th game of the match. JURAVLJOV with 2 games advantage. And both players with 39 and 69,000, so exact same scores at the exact same line counts. And JURAVLJOV playing a clean game as for now. ЩВИDR needs to address one hole in the stack, but gets some good pieces to do so. And ЩВИDR is Tetris, so he gets a long bar for a Tetris. 98 for ЩВИDR, 119 for JURAVLJOV. Oh, and JURAVLJOV didn't want to burn with this L. Now needs to burn more. Okay, 147 for JURAVLJOV at 36 lines. 122 for ЩВIDR at 31, so ЩVIDR can get this one more Tetris. Yeah, we are tied at the same line count, so the players still playing the same pace. And ЩVIDR is building, but gets a long bar for a Tetris. Tetris for JURAVLJOV. 46 line for ЩWIDR. Now with this Tetris 216 at 50 to 18 for JURAVLJOV 51. So still the same pace for the players. And let's find out how this game develops. It looks like a pretty clean game for both of them. And the pieces seem to cooperate as well. Oh, but now JURAVLJOV with a kind of a weird situation. Yeah, but gets some good burns. Reopens the well and gets a long board for a Tetris. 269 for JURAVLJOV at 65 lines. ЩWIDR currently with 244 at 62. Oh, a little bit of a misdrop of the S piece for ЩWIDR. ЩWIDR needs to burn more lines, but has a pretty good board. This is not a bad board for ЩWIDR. Should be able to reopen the well pretty soon. 252 for ЩWIDR, 314 for JURAVLJOV. JURAVLJOV, who now is not Tetris ready, has 2 holes on the left side in column 1. So this might be a chance for ЩWIDR. JURAVLJOV won't be able to score some Tetrises for a while. Unless he reopens and goes for a left well Tetris, but decides not to. 346 for JURAVLJOV at 87, and we have 303 for ЩWIDR at 84. Still over 40 lines to go in this game. And another Tetris for JURAVLJOV, 357. ЩWIDR is now fighting a little bit with the board. It's not the perfect setup, and JURAVLJOV also with not the perfect setup, but gets a long board to fill the dependency. ЩWIDR still a little bit high. JURAVLJOV with 384. ЩWIDR with 316. Another Tetris for JURAVLJOV improves to 407. ЩWIDR is now in a mid-stack situation, needs to find a way how to get out of it quickly, and ЩWIDR needs to go for many Tetrises. But we have so few lines before transition, and JURAVLJOV is having a very good match today. Apart from this game number 1, a very strong performance by the Russian player. And let's see how it all develops. Oh, but now JURAVLJOV is putting himself in a little bit of troubles. Reopens the well at 460 for JURAVLJOV, 358 for ЩWIDR. So ЩWIDR will need a lot of 19 play in this game. JURAVLJOV will transition with a lead for sure. So ЩWIDR needs to prepare the board for 19. JURAVLJOV transitions with 469 and can't do anything more. So ЩWIDR 470 is your target to win this game. 470 is your target. And ЩWIDR transitions and tops out immediately after transition with 368, 640. Which means JURAVLJOV takes this game and leads 4-1. And is guaranteed at least 1 point for the standings. Has 3 games advantage over ЩWIDR. So ЩWIDR now needs to win. ЩWIDR now needs to win 3 games in a row to force a decider. The seed for the next game is on your screens. It's 797C8B. 797C8B is the seed. And yeah. GG's for both players for achieving the transition. This was the first double transition game, so sorry that I didn't mention it right away. But yeah, I needed to check it in my stats to be sure. So yeah, step forward in right direction as far as this stat is also concerned. But now, yeah, a big test ahead of ЩWIDR. If ЩWIDR wants to stay in the race for this division win, ЩWIDR definitely needs to win the next 3 games. You can only win 1 at a time. So let's see what happens in game number 6 as the players are ready. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, Evan, I agree with you. JURAVLJOV has been very steady today. That's for sure. It's not making ЩWIDR's life easier. easy today, and I also had a pretty tough match against JURAVLJOV. It went to decider. Yeah, the first of the matches for JURAVLJOV against Saddle. This unfortunately, yeah, ruined a lot of in terms of JURAVLJOV's race here in this division. The 1-5 loss against Saddle. Yeah, this kind of set up the situation. But yeah, JURAVLJOV can still finish strong in this division. What spot will it give at the end of the season? We still don't know. JURAVLJOV has also a pretty tough match against Dobre. This match went to decider. Yeah, so this is a pretty even division in terms of skill. Every match can be a good fight, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see what will be the final standings at the end of the season. Now ЩWIDR needs to stay alive in this game. ЩWIDR has to find a way how to bring the board down and gets a long bar. This helps a lot. Would like to get something to the left, but decided to skim with the Z piece, which was probably wise decision. ЩWIDR didn't want to wait too long. 137 for ЩWIDR, 191 for JURAVLJOV. So JURAVLJOV once again ahead. Oh, but JURAVLJOV is now going for some crazy actions. This might backfire. 200,000 for JURAVLJOV, 168 for ЩWIDR. Oh, and as mentioned, this might backfire. JURAVLJOV is now fighting for surviving this game. Okay, this still should be possible. This is a chance for ЩWIDR for sure. ЩWIDR can now go for some Tetrises as JURAVLJOV is still struggling a little bit with this board. So, but JURAVLJOV is doing a great job in downstacking the situation, and now gets a Tetris, was passing on one Tetris, but gets another long bar for that, and JURAVLJOV is saved. This looked pretty scary for a moment, but JURAVLJOV was able to get out of it. Now creates a long bar dependency, but doesn't get it in a way he wanted. And suddenly we have a match. ЩWIDR to 226, 244, and ЩWIDR also a few lines behind on our screens. So actually at the same line count it's more or less tied. So yeah, it looks like ЩWIDR was able to capitalize on a little bit of a slowdown from JURAVLJOV, which is definitely something my compatriot needed. And we have JURAVLJOV now fighting for... Oh, that was crazy, but it all paid out, and then the Tetris for JURAVLJOV. This is a crazy play, but it's kind of working. I know that it will backfire sooner or later in this game. JURAVLJOV seems to be invincible, but believe me, this game finds a way to punish this behavior in the long term. 289 for JURAVLJOV, and we have 309 for ЩWIDR. So ЩWIDR quietly was able to regain the lead in this game. This crazy play stopped JURAVLJOV from, prevented JURAVLJOV from getting some high scores. ЩWIDR was able to go for some Tetrises, and now JURAVLJOV needs to find a way to get more Tetrises on the board. And gets another Tetris. 339 for ЩWIDR, 343 for JURAVLJOV, but JURAVLJOV is many lines ahead because of playing so high. And yeah, it looks like ЩWIDR has all the destiny in his hands in this game, unless JURAVLJOV performs a great 19 game, but it looks like JURAVLJOV is in a lot of trouble. 370, and this will be probably a top out, so ЩWIDR is 371 is your target. ЩWIDR takes this game and prolongs this match. 370, 260, was not enough for JURAVLJOV. Too much of the optimistic play by the Russian player, and this put him in a little bit of trouble. This allowed ЩВИDR to capitalize on it, and ЩВIDR takes this game, stays in this match, and let's see if ЩВIDR can survive a little bit longer on 19 in this game. No, but 138 lines and 420, 300 is more than enough to take this game. It's 2-4 from ЩВIDR. From ЩВIDR's perspective, ЩVIDR still in a difficult situation, but is saving this game. And this is a seed for the next game, which will be 6D83FB. 6D83FB. This will be the seed for the next game of this match. And the players are ready, so game number 7 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. $60.83 FB. Yeah, we are good. JURAVLJOV still on the match point. Still, ЩВIDR still needs to win this game and one more to force a decider. ЩВIDR started with 30,000, JURAVLJOV with 50,000. Now and JURAVLJOV needs to reopen the... Oh, and JURAVLJOV now puts himself into some troubles. And this is not looking that great, but can go for some schemes. And this was a very efficient play by JURAVLJOV. Reopens the well and gets a Tetris. 148 at 39 lines. ЩВIDR with 94 at 38. So it's about 55k lead, so about 2.5 Tetrises lead for JURAVLJOV in this game. This was one scary moment, but JURAVLJOV was able to deal with it pretty efficiently. Oh, and now JURAVLJOV, okay, but gets the long bar to rescue, so yeah, it looks like there is... These risky strats are still working. And another Tetris for JURAVLJOV, 253 at 68 lines. And ЩВIDR is now kind of struggling, is kind of forced to go for this left well Tetris and gets it. So ЩVIDR at 163 at 71 lines, JURAVLJOV with 300 after 77, and JURAVLJOV is playing a strong game once again, with some risky strats which are paying off in this match. And once again, JURAVLJOV gets a long war in time. 350 for JURAVLJOV and 216 for ЩВИДR. Okay, so both players are clean, and this is not a good information for ЩВИДR. ЩВIDR would like to see JURAVLJOV in some troubles. ЩVIDR needs to stay efficient and hope for some troubles on JURAVLJOV's end, who is not going to stop. It's still playing very strong game. 442, and now another Tetris for JURAVLJOV. 465. 469 was the highest score for JURAVLJOV in this match so far, but it looks like this game might be even a 500k plus score. 544, if I'm not mistaken, is a JURAVLJOV's comp PB. So who knows what this game can be. But the left side now, it's looking very bad, but he gets a piece and gets a long bar in time. 513 for JURAVLJOV. And ЩВIDR with 319 and hangs the S piece on the left, so it's looking pretty difficult for ЩВIDR right now. And JURAVLJOV is one Tetris and few lines away of a new comp PB, and here it is, a new comp PB for JURAVLJOV in this game. And let's see if he can play a little longer. 550 already. ЩВIDR is in a very troublesome situation, needs to get over 200k post transition. So this might be an impossible task. JURAVLJOV still playing level 20, 556, and ЩVIDR transitions at 358, and ЩVIDR can't do anything more. ЩVIDR tops out at 358, 400. JURAVLJOV takes the game and a match with a new comp PB in the last game, 558, 540. This was a great showing. Congratulations to JURAVLJOV for a very nice game to finish the match. New comp PB and a win in the match, 5-2. So this will have an influence on this on the standings. Here is your match winner, of course. Let me show you JURAVLJOV here. Congratulations for the win. Very strong performance. Let me post it in the server, and then I will come back to you guys and will tell what happens in this division, because this makes this division even more interesting. Where is this notable moments? Yeah, so this wait a second, I need to show the match stats as well. Sorry guys, I kind of lost track what's going on. 358, 400, and at 558, 540. These are the scores, and here are the match stats. So pretty strong performance, and both players improved their losing scores and losing lines compared to the scores they had in the previous matches. Yeah, ЩВIDR definitely in terms of losing scores, your best match of the season, so no doubt about it. But you met an opponent. Who was able to bring the A game to the table. So 2-5 is the result, and I will show you the standings, and we'll try to analyze what is there and what is going to happen soon. So yeah, and the match is reported, and the match was reported for ELO as well. And I need to improve this comp PB to 558, 540. Okay, so some changes, some things will be here in this regard. But first things first. First thing first is, sorry that I'm struggling, guys, but I kind of know what's happening with me right now. Okay, so the standings. 4-0 is the answer to F brings a switch. Okay, so guys, the situation in the standings. I'm currently leading in the division with 9 points and 1 match to go. Saddle is 3 points behind with 2 matches to go. But considering Saddle lost to myself, if we finish with the same amount of points at the end of the season, my tiebreaker is the win against Saddle, so I could be ahead. JURAVLJOV can't overtake me because JURAVLJOV has 1 match to go, and even if I lose for 0 points against Mars, I have a tiebreaker, or also ahead. I'm also ahead in tiebreaker here against JURAVLJOV. If there will be like kind of a weird 3-way tie between myself, Saddle, and JURAVLJOV, then of course we need to count the matches, which will be more difficult. And now ЩВИDR. This is important. ЩВИDR has 2 matches to go and is 4 points behind me. So, if ЩВИDR wants the 2 remaining matches, gets 6 points in a regular way, then ЩВИDR has 11 points, and I need to get to 12 to win the division, so I need to win for 3 points against Mars. If I win with 2 points, then we have the same score, 11 points, but ЩВИDR won the match, so ЩВИDR will be then ahead of myself. So ЩВИDR, you need to win 2 matches, and you need to keep your fingers crossed for March to win at least 4 games against myself. This is the scenario for you to win the division. Yeah, unfortunately, Dobre and Marz are out of contention for the division win. Yeah, so we'll see how it happens. Another important match ahead of ЩВИDR is also taking place this week. This will be a match against Saddle. So the winner of this, so the loser of this match will be most likely out of contention from the division win. The winner will stay in contention for the division win. So very, very important match will happen on Friday at 21 UTC. The match between Saddle and ЩВИDR. So as you can see, the situation in Division 3 is far from being clear, and so there are still several scenarios for these things to happen. So we will see. We'll see how it all develops. Yeah, the next match in this division between ЩВИDR and Saddle happens on Friday, November 7th and 21 UTC. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Quick take a look at the ELO standings. Where are the players who played today? So we have HEPTA on rank number 14. Then we have ЩВИDR with an ELO rating of 1514, world number 24. MICHU, who played today, 1511, world number 25. So ЩВИDR, you are ahead of MICHU in the ELO standings. And where is JURAVLJOV? JURAVLJOV is world number 28 with an ELO rating of 1497 currently. These are the standings, and guys, believe me or not, it was only the second official win for JURAVLJOV in the Paldas matches. Played 8 of them, lost 6, but today win. This was a pretty decisive result. So is JURAVLJOV turning the tables? Is JURAVLJOV now on a rise we are going to find out. The only match JURAVLJOV has left in this division is the match against Mars. So JURAVLJOV should be the favorite to win this match. So maybe JURAVLJOV can even cross 1500 in the ELO ratings. I also have a match against Mars left, so I'm 3 points ahead of JURAVLJOV in the standings. So we'll see how it all develops. Interesting situations ahead of us. So we will definitely see how it will be. Okay, so this is it. This is all we have prepared for you guys today. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is a chance for MICHU to to come back stronger. But the opponent MICHU has won't be easy. Elias versus MICHU tomorrow, 19 UTC will be the match. So guys, prepare for that. Elias already scored 700k in this tournament and is improving in the correct version and correct playstyle. So we will see what is going on, and we are going to rate someone. And I see that there should be a CTL match division 4B between Swedish Chef and Mari happening on Matwi's channel. So let's switch to the wrong version, wrong playstyle, guys. Thank you very much for watching today. Have a nice... Wait, what's going on? Why is it not working, the rate? Oh, now it's working. Okay, so let's take a look what's going on Matwi's channel. There is a match between Swedish Chef and Mari. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow for Elias versus MICHU Division 2 match. Thank you very much, guys, for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.